Another week, another update. It's a beautiful day at the cottage. We just got back from going fishing. We didn't do too well. I'll have to go back out later and try again. So the plants are coming along except for the one. Still giving me a hard time, but we'll get into that in a second. First, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the sponsor of the channel, Mars Hydro. They just dropped a new piece of equipment, their new humidifier. A key piece of equipment to dialing in your environment. I look forward to trying it in the future. Don't forget to check out, you can use my promo code TAPROOTSGROWING, save yourself a little bit of money off your order. Alright, let's get into the update. And the Gorilla Glue is finally reaching the net. All of them except for the one, of course. As you can see, it's looking pretty bad. It's really droopy. It's got a lot of yellow going on. The bugs are just going to town on it right now. You can see down here, they are just eating the crap right out of it. It's like the plant is sick and the pests are going after it, you know what I mean? It's really frustrating me, I'm telling you. None of the other plants are like this. They're a nice luscious green, they're nice and bushy, looking really healthy, and they're finally starting to put on some height. This one just looks like it's dying. Droopy, everything's turning yellow, it just doesn't look healthy. I have a sinking feeling this one's not gonna make it. Not really too sure what I could do to help it out. I'm still gonna keep trying though. I'm gonna keep trying to baby it back. I'm gonna keep doing foliar sprays. I'm gonna keep using the rooted leaf. I brought out some silica, I'm gonna try some silica in there. What else? I brought out the stash blend from the boys from the stash, and we're gonna give that a try, see if that helps out a little bit. We'll see how it goes. At least we still have 3 healthy plants. I'm really happy that they finally reached the net. They're really looking good right now. They're perky, they have great color, they're really bushy right now. As they grow taller, I'm gonna start spreading out the branches. I'm gonna use the netting, and as the branches come out, I'm gonna stretch them out and push them out and stretch them out, and that way we'll get the sun deeper into the canopy. We'll get some better light penetration on the lower bud sites. That way it'll also give it some more airflow. And as they get a little bit more taller, and then I'm gonna start cleaning up the bottom. We gotta get that cleaned up. It's a little bit too bushy, and it's time. We'll get that cleaned up. We'll get some good airflow going through there. I just keep looking at that one all depressed. All right, that's all we got going on out here. We're heading back into town, so I'll show you what's going on in the tents in there, and yeah, I'll see you there. In the Mars Hydro tent, under the FCE 3000, Gorilla Glue Day 7. And it is slowly inching its way towards the net. As you can see, it's getting there. So, as you can see, the branches that I had put the clips on, I still got them on. I'm gonna take them off soon. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can still see them. But anyways, the branches now they're starting to shoot up. They're starting to, you know, they were flat for a bit, now they're shooting back up again. So I'm just debating on whether I should tie them down, or if I should just wait and let them hit the net first, and then start flattening them out. I don't know. I'm debating on it. I don't really see the point of tying them down right now, because first they have to reach the net, right? So actually, I guess something I could do is take another clip and put the clip a little bit further up the branch. I don't know. I think I'll wait and I'll let it reach the net first before I start flattening it out. It's looking good though. Has good color, it's getting bushy. I'm happy with the way the plant is progressing so far. I'm getting excited to start tucking, that's for sure. So I plan on vegging roughly till I get maybe roughly around this section here. And then I'm gonna flip the flower, and then I'm gonna keep tucking as far as I can for another couple of weeks, and then I'll let it start to shoot up. That way we'll control the stretch, and we'll get the net filled out as much as we can. Alright, that's all I got going on in this tent. Let's go check the 2x2 and we'll see what's going on in there. In the Mars Hydro 2x2 under the TS1000 Magic Melon Day 4. So the seeds germinated after 48 hours in the water with the seaweed extract. Then I put them in their final pots. And then I watered the pots because the soil was really dry. Once I was done with that, then I put on some, I used these cups for humidity domes. So I did that, and they popped. They popped out of the soil probably 2 days after that. And they were looking good, but I just got back from the cottage, and this one's looking like I'm gonna lose it. That's totally on me. This is what happens when you leave seedlings alone. You know, this is why you shouldn't. So now that I'm back home from the cottage, I'm gonna keep the humidity domes off, and we'll let the plants get used to the tent, because that was a little mini environment for it. So Now we'll let it get used to the wind and all that stuff, all the airflow. So I did say a few videos back that I was going to be popping some new genetics in the big tent, but I changed my mind. I'm actually going to shut down the big tent for the rest of the summer. The mother plant, I put it in the big tent, it fell over. I got back home from work and it had fallen over, and I just not feel like dealing with it, trying to prop it back up, trying to get it back, standing up. So I chalked her, I let her go. And the rest of the clones are gone, so that tent is done. And another reason I want to shut it down for right now is because come fall time, when I got the plants from the cottage, I'm going to need a place to dry those. So I'm going to be hanging them in there. If I start a new round right now, they won't be done in time. So I'll have no place to hang my plants from the cottage. Once I'm done with the harvest from the cottage, then I'll start some new genetics. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. Have yourselves a great day. Until next time, peace.